Good evening. Just because you don't like what I say doesn't make it untrue or defamatory, Ron. What you did last month, coming up to me during a break in the meeting and using your best Don Corleone impersonation in an attempt to intimidate and bully me
Mr. Chair,
into not
policy
speaking was worse than anything
Point of order,
Newkirk
Mr.
and Williams ever
Greenwald.
did.
Please shut the microphone off.
Policy BEDH relating to public participation at meetings states that complaints involving the reputation of any person connected to the district will not be heard by the board while sitting in public session. Furthermore, policy BEDH also states that defamatory or abusive remarks are always out of order. Mr. Chair, the speaker's remarks violate that policy and therefore are out of order.
Thank you, Madam President. And just to build on some of the things that Mr. Miller has raised in his responses, I did want to point out that the board directs the superintendent and Jeffco Public Schools as an organization through policy governance. And I want to call your attention to Executive Limitation Policy EL07, and it relates to asset protection. And I'll quote you part of it. The superintendent shall not allow assets of the district to be unprotected, inadequately maintained, inappropriately used, or unnecessarily risked. The contract award for the access point replacement that was initially put forth in the board's consent agenda is in keeping with your direction to me under Executive Limitation Policy EL07.
Madam President, you're aware, as you're aware, Policy GP06 states that when possible, questions or concerns related to the consent agenda should be provided to the board and superintendent in advance of the board meeting. Ostensibly, the purpose of this is for allowing the staff to prepare responses to questions that board members may have or address concerns, and allow the rest of the board to also be prepared to have a thoughtful discussion on these items. Board Member Miller informed us she wished to have this and another item removed 2 days ago. I immediately requested from her what questions or concerns she had and did so twice, but so far she has failed to respond. Only tonight are we now made aware of what her concerns and questions were. The board's governance policies set forth procedures intended to provide for a transparent, thoughtful, good governance process and allow the staff and the rest of the board to be adequately prepared for board meetings and answer questions. Board meetings should not be gotcha sessions for staff or for other board members. There are certainly reasoned explanations for the issues Board Member Miller raises. However, I will not respond to those concerns, nor will I make staff available to respond to those concerns because of these last-minute maneuverings.